Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Thursday, June 21st. The house guests are now in the house. Hopefully, all of them. Because everyone keeps going, yeah, Paul wasn't in the house yet, so he could still be an alumni going in. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, so that's all I'm going to mention about it. But speaking of alumni, a ton of them were out. I say a ton, actually, probably a small fraction of them were out in LA. Since there's like over 200 alum at this point. But a chunk of the more well-known ones were out in LA. They were in the audience for the premiere episode recording that took place yesterday when the house guests were put in. Don't know if they're doing any other kind of participation in the show, but they certainly were sending out lots of pictures and selfies of them as groups together, and you see lots of familiar and not so familiar faces, and oh wow, I forgot about that person kind of things, but it was interesting. The house was revealed in several videos that went out of Julie giving a house tour. So we saw most of the house, did not see the backyard that I saw in the videos I saw. Not a big deal. I don't think there's anything special about the backyard this year. Didn't see the storage room, didn't see the head of household bathroom. I think that's it. I think we saw every other room other than those few locations. So the two of the three back bedrooms. So when you walk back to the bedroom, I'm going to try to help you visualize it here as I try to visualize it for you. So pretend you're going down a long hallway or a short hallway, and up ahead of you is a door on the right and an open area on the left. So the open area on the left would be the first bedroom, what I would call the first bedroom. And there's a door straight ahead. Straight ahead door takes you into a back bedroom or a second bedroom. And then the door that's on your right before you get to that door at the end is the side bedroom. The side bedroom was the golden secret bedroom in Big Brother 6. It was hidden at the beginning of Big Brother 6, and then they found it and it opened it up. It's often been used as the have-not bedroom. Not every season. Some seasons the back bedroom had been used as the have-not. It was used for last season. They used the side bedroom for the have-not room. For the couple seasons before, though, the dentist chairs and the bumper cars, those were in the back bedroom. But this year, again, Julie mentioned the have-not room will be the room to the right as you're walking down this hallway. And it will be, we don't know yet right now, it is full of fidget spinners on the wall. They'll redress it as a have-not bedroom, which means the have-nots are back. And the back, but this back bedroom that I mentioned that previously, it's had various incarnations. I was reminded, and I give credit to Cleo the Leo, who remembered that it used to be that it was all one huge big bedroom. There was not three distinct bedrooms. There was actually, in Big Brother 6, there was one big bedroom area. And it was walled off for like maybe Big Brother 7, I guess. I just don't remember. Is that they've had various things. The wall was not a full wall at one point. They had a camera that would turn between the two of the rooms, so it wasn't completely solid wall. But anyways, they've replaced the wall with a moving wall with doors with sliding doors, so they can open the two bedrooms up into one. We'll see how that goes. One's kind of looked like a pink or a purple color, and one was a blue color. So identical bedrooms is what Julie said. Just kind of mirror images of each other. And we'll see how that goes. If it's open all the time or closed all the time or some and some, don't know yet. I would think that, I don't know. Because the problem is that front bedroom, the back bedroom always was pitch black. And it was quiet, and obviously it wasn't completely open to the living room. And the front bedroom was open to the living room, and so you'd get light leak, and you could hear people talking out in the kitchen in the living room and stuff. So I would think I might want the option to have sleep in the back where you wouldn't be bothered. And so if those doors are open all the time, and how soundproof are those doors going to really be anyways now? I'm going to guess not extremely soundproof. So that's the bedrooms. The head of household room, I don't know, it has a theme. They have intercoms. They have an intercom system that talks to 3 areas that they've not had, and a video system that will allow them to see, allow the head of household to see 3 rooms that they haven't seen. Now, they had a view of the kitchen, and I think the living room and the backyard. No, not the backyard. God, it's so weird when I start thinking about it. I don't know where they could see before that they can't see now. I can't remember the rooms that you could see from the head of household. I just never bothered to watch that crap. Most of the time it was on the kitchen, and a lot of times it wasn't working. So, but Julie said they'll be able to see 3 rooms they haven't been able to see before, and they'll be able to talk, use an intercom system, but it'll be a one-way communication. It's not like they'll be able to listen to what's being said in a room. They'll only be able to say, hey, can you please come up here? Kind of a thing, say, hey, I see what you're doing, whatever. I don't know if it'll include the bedrooms. I don't know if it'll include the bathroom area. I just don't know if it'll include the lounge area, what I'm now calling the lounge because it's been so many different things. But there's 3 rooms that they'll be able to see and also additionally talk to. And I personally think that'll just increase paranoia. Because when you can see people talking but you don't know what they're talking about, you start to fill your mind with all kinds of, bad things. And it's like, hey, wait a minute. They nominated you. Why are you talking to them? I don't understand. Or, you said you hate that person and yet you're talking to them all the time. I see you on the camera all the time talking to them. It just paranoia will be rampant by certain house guests with the additional cameras. So I didn't see anything other than that's the only special thing to note that I noted of the head of household room. I guess the fish tank is outside on the landing this year. I didn't note if there was a fish tank in the head of household room, but they've got a fish tank. They've got a game area on the landing with the foosball, and the chess is up there, I believe. And they've got video games in the fish tank. That's where the fish tank is on the landing. So they've got video games simulated, not actual video games, like mini consoles, like the mini game cabinets are printed out, 3D printed out, Julie said. They're just decorations inside the fish tank. They're not going to do anything. So got that. Kitchen area is what it is. Someone said they counted 16 chairs, but there's 3 at the bar, the little movable bar. It's a movable bar this time, and it's like, well, that might mean something. It's like, well, they've always had a bar stool area, even on seasons where they didn't have more than 16 people. So yes, if there's more than 16 people, they could throw people at the bar, but that doesn't mean because there's a bar area with chairs that they are having more than 16 people. But the kitchen is the kitchen. It's fine. The bathroom area, I think Julie said they have 4 sinks. I didn't pay attention. They have 4 sinks this time. I never particularly noticed a time where they couldn't get, there was more than maybe 3 people wanting access, but I guess, okay, more sinks. And then they have the lounge area, which is another lounge area. The thing to note of that is that they have one of these, I think it was the door, or else the wall next to the door, that is one of these impression things. If you've ever gone to, and I'm going to date myself here, but I know I remember seeing them at like Spencer Gifts or one of these places, these little hand things where it's basically a bunch of sticks or nails or rods, and you push against them and it raises the other side. So it kind of makes an impression. And, you can make your face or your hand was what we would always do. Well, this is an entire wall or a fairly large area that is like that. And Julie proceeded to bury her face in it and her arm and her leg kind of a thing. And so that'll be funny, interesting for about, the house guests are already in the house and we won't see them for a week. The newness of that will have worn off by the time we see the feeds. I mean, they may have figured out something fun to do with it. And frankly, I'm sitting there picturing you're in there having a secret private conversation with someone and then suddenly a face appears on the wall because someone on the other side has pushed themselves into the wall intentionally, kind of freak you out. But again, I think that'll all be over and done with by the time the feeds go live, so we won't see much of that. I think that's what I got for now. I haven't watched any more house guest videos. I just haven't had the time or the inclination to check out more house guests than I have seen already. I've got a certain sense of them, and from what I've read and everything, I will watch some more because we do have our podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. That's official, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we will definitely be talking about all the house guests in the house and the twists and the turns and whatever this social app thing that they kind of talk about, a social app or social, whatever they're talking about, this social aspect of the game. I don't know. I just don't know how they can, unless they created an app that users can download. I don't think it's really going to, be. I think it's hyped and it's not going to be exactly what everyone thinks it might be. You're not going to be as interactive as people think. But whatever, we'll figure it out. That's what I got, folks. It is again a Thursday, and the feeds will start a week from today at night, late tonight in a week, or late Thursday night in a week. So we're getting close. I don't know what new information can come out today. Obviously I said that when the cast was announced on Monday, I said they'll leak out more information and more stuff. And obviously the house reveal, came out today, and so had people chattering all day yesterday. I don't know if we'll get much today at all. Although there is some inside information out there. There's still people providing bits of leaks, and it's just a matter of figuring out what's legit and what isn't. We'll keep an eye out for those and let you know if I hear anything tomorrow. I'm guessing if an alumni gets back in the house, first of all, we're going to hear rumors that someone has, even if someone hasn't, or multiple people have, even if they haven't. But if a legit source seems to come out that's fairly, in the know with information on if there's any returning house guests, I'll certainly let you know what I know. I'm hoping not to have to tell you that, because I don't want to. I don't want to know about. I don't want to see a returning house. I don't want anybody coming back in. I want this to be a reasonably fresh crew, and so far it seems to be a reasonably fresh crew. I'm not hearing, any major connections between this set of house guests and previous house guests. So that's a good thing. I've had people say, I hear that so-and-so and so-and-so are friends. I don't know. And I haven't heard much. So, all right. That's what I got. Happy day. Happy Thursday. Hope you have a good day today. And yeah, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. If not, I'm online on Twitter and Periscoping and all that fun stuff. So we'll see you guys later. 14 minutes. See, they're getting longer. Bye-bye.